Hey Hofstra fans, and welcome to the W.B. Mason Coaches Show right here on GoHofstra.com. Mark Cruson joined by the head coach of the Hofstra volleyball team, Kristina Hernandez. Coach, thanks for the time.
Thanks for having me.
A rough weekend up in Boston. I think the best question is, what was the difference between the team that played in the Harvard Invitational versus the one we saw here at Hofstra a couple weekends ago?
I don't think we had a great week of practice after we started off so well. Got a little complacent. We've got a lot of new players, and that definitely set in a little bit. So hopefully it was a learning experience and something we can get over. But overall, we were kind of very disorganized, and offensively we were very inconsistent and not great at the things that we're very good at.
Swept by Holy Cross in that first match after going undefeated in 4 on opening weekend. Maybe a positive to take out of that was the performance of Kelsey Wills. It just seems consistently she looks like one of the best players on the floor. She picked up her 1,000th career kill. That's a milestone for her. What else can be said about Kelsey?
Kelsey's definitely, as far as the whole team kind of just being a little off this weekend, she was consistent through the whole thing, even though she was struggling at her own moments. Our blocking on that pin, specifically with Emily and Kelsey, was a really good positive for the entire weekend. They did a great job blocking. It's something that we've needed them to get better at. So that was good for us, definitely, to be able to get better at that in those scenarios.
Importance of blocking a result of the absence of Ndama Asia. Can you talk about what you've seen from Sarah Campolina, Veronica Kostova in those roles?
Veronica's been doing a great job for us, and she seems to be getting more comfortable and better every single match. And we're trying to get her more involved offensively. She's got a great swing and runs a really good slide, so we want to make sure that we're getting her to be in the offense consistently and be able to do that. Sarah would like to see more from her as far as what she's producing offensively. She had a great first weekend for us, and as a senior, we need her to really continue to, produce offensively for us. But blocking-wise, they did a pretty good job, I'd say, in the second match that we had versus Harvard. I don't think that our blocking was necessarily the issue. It was really just us being able to score offensively.
And let's talk a little bit about the setting duo of Caitlin Kraus and Hannah Clem as well. What did you see from them this week? And Kraus had a negative attack percentage, but she did have 25 assists in one of the matches.
Yes, she's trying to feed our right sides a little bit more, kind of speed them up. Nuria came back this week, so we're trying to work her out and get those kinks going. We wanted to set the middles a little bit more. We weren't really doing that, but Hannah's been getting better every single set, and I'm really excited to see what her numbers are going to continue to do for us. She does a great job of creating holes on the other side for us, and we really need Caitlin to be able to do those same thing. It just kind of makes us run and be really fluid.
Now, in the match against Harvard, Kelsey Wills led the team with 14 digs. Can you tell me, what does that say about your defense, the liberos, with Sophia Black and Karina Delgadillo?
Sophia was doing a really good job at the beginning of Harvard, and they saw that she was kind of picking up all their outside swings, so they started going to the middle back a little bit more. And Kelsey, her defense has improved tremendously since last season. It's something that we wanted her to really work on, and she picked up a lot of balls for us back there. But it's nice to know that we've got a lot of people that can play defense for us, even if it's not being tunneled towards our libero.
And overall with the team, we've seen some inconsistencies on offense, Kelsey Wills' performance aside, but Jovana Barishik in particular has been inconsistent these first couple weeks of the season. Can you describe what she needs to work on in practice to get better?
We just need her to be consistent every day, and it's the same for everybody. They've got to be the same person every day in the gym, and practice is really important for us. And we probably got a little bit slower after our first week because we did so well, and we're trying to push them to be great every day so we don't have these kind of fluctuating inconsistencies. So, we had a great day of practice yesterday, and as long as we keep doing that, we'll be able to get the results that we want.
You've got the match against Fordham tonight. The Rams took you to 5 sets last season. What do you expect to see from them this year?
Fordham's always a tough match for us. It's a nice little rivalry, and we play them every year. They've got some really good outsides. They run a fast hot. They usually run their middles a little bit more. I'm not seeing that too much, so hopefully we can kind of take advantage of that and really use that to our strength for tonight.
So you'll go into Fordham tonight, winless on the road this season, but this weekend you will come back to Hofstra. You'll host another Hofstra Invitational tournament this weekend. What's so important about the team playing at home?
It's good. It's obviously our comfort level, and then we're in here every day, but it's nice to be able to have our fans and be able to just kind of be able to get in our own rhythm and be home and play on our court.
Princeton, USC, Upstate, and Central Michigan will be the three making the trip to Hempstead. What do you expect to see from those three teams?
Princeton's, we play them every year for the past couple of years, and they're always a great team, and they're starting off pretty well. Central Michigan as well. I expect that to be a really tough match for us, and I'm excited about playing both those teams. USC Upstate, haven't seen them yet. Haven't played them. I don't know what the series is.
Right.
I haven't played them since I've been here, so got to kind of see what they're going to do. But overall, we really just want to make sure that we are playing aggressive and consistent with that, and kind of see what happens.
We talk about the importance of Kelsey Wills on offense, the absence of Ndamasia in the middle. Right now, what's the most important part of this team?
Really just staying aggressive. There are moments where we were trying to be too controlled, and that's not really the style that we play or how we practice. So we're really just trying to get them to be a little bit more loose and free, and take those risks for us, because that's a big part of how we train and how we want them to play.
All right, Coach Hernandez of the Hofstra volleyball team, thanks so much for the time.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, Hofstra fans, right here on GoHofstra.com.